Hey, this is David, the Retirement Now. Today, we're going to continue on our series of Boldin how-to videos. Today, we're going to just walk through the start, setting up your account and setting up your basic information inside of Boldin. Now, there's a problem here because I've already gotten the subscription, and I went through and I played with this kind of fake. It's a real subscription, but my fake information plan, and went through the initial setup, which means I can't go back and go through the step-by-step setup that Boldin takes you through when you first activate your account. Okay, I'm sorry, I missed that. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to show you how to go back in once you're inside of Boldin and how to update and change your most basic information without going through their step-by-step helper. Okay. So what is this going to look like? Well, let's start with just the most basic of information. We'll talk about navigating this as we go through, but what you find is that getting around is on the left-hand side of the screen through these menus, through these clicks, buttons on the left-hand side, and then all the action takes place on the right-hand side of the screen. All of your charts and graphs and that kind of thing. In the upper right-hand corner, you'll see a couple of things. For one, there is a support button, very important. You click the support button and you get access to the help center and so forth. Let me go ahead and blow this screen up so we get the maximum use of the screen. There we go. So if you click the support, you get help, all these good things you can use. Help center is so helpful. The community is so helpful. You can find answers to just about anything. Everything that I'm doing in these videos, you can find just about everything you can find there. So you don't need any of this, but I'm putting this together hopefully so that's some use to you. Here you'll find where the first letter of your first name will appear, and this is your gives you access to your account settings. You can log out, or you can go to your account settings, and this is the now universally accepted AI helper icon. So come back here to the account settings. Let's start here with our settings. Okay, we'll click on account settings. I've got several things we can do. First of all, you set up your profile. Who are you? So let's see that. You enter your name. I'm not Lloyd Lindermount, I'm David, so this is a fake person. You enter the sex, because they actually use that to try and to help calculate your life expectancy. That's why if you click on this, you'll see, anytime you see an I in a box, you can click on that to get more information. This is used to estimate life expectancy using actuarial data. And you put in your birth month and your birth year. It's very important that you actually put in your real birth month and birth year, okay? Because all the calculations are based on that. So do that correctly. Once you've made your changes, got all that, you can enter your save changes. You may have a spouse. If you do, you have an opportunity to add a spouse if you want. And you can do the same thing for your spouse's name. I'm going to go ahead and add a spouse. I'm going to have Lorena Lindermount. We're going to make up a new name here. Lorena Lindermount. She's a female born in January 1977. We'll save those changes. Shows here that Lloyd now is 51 and Lorena is 49. Now, as I showed in another video, they have beta features. If you are brave and you want to try out their beta features, you are welcome to click this button and opt in. Okay, I'm going to turn it off for now because beta features are not for everybody. They are things that are half-baked, and they're looking for user feedback. So if you're new to the software, I encourage you to not turn on the beta program. So we've got our people in here. Now, what do we need to do? Well, we need to put in our most basic information. So let's come over here. This is the overview page, excuse me. Under my plan, you come to the summary. And you can come down here and look and see, hey, have I done what I need to do? When you first start setting this up, what you will find is these will all say not complete. They won't say complete like these. The reason these are saying complete is because I went in and I was experimenting with this account and I did stuff in every single one of those and it marks it as complete. Okay, so yours will not show complete when you first start. Now, we're talking about setting up. So we need to enter in when are you going to retire and how long are you going to live. So let's come in here to the retirement age. If you see right next to the retirement age, there's a little pen and paper. That is your edit icon throughout the software. So next to retirement age, let's click on that and we're going to enter into our retirement age. So right now, Lloyd, let's say that Lloyd wants to retire at age 60. Let's say Lloyd is going to wait until he's Medicare age. So he wants to retire at 65. Linda is younger, but she wants to retire at the same time as Lloyd. So she's going to retire at age 63, which is the same month. They're going to retire in the same month. And how does my retirement age impact my plan? You can actually click on this and it will tell you how choosing your retirement age will influence your plan. So we save those changes. Now longevity age. Again, we come over here, we click on the little edit icon and you'll see, what do I want to be my longevity age? Well, let's say, there are a lot of ways you can do this. It's up to you. I'm just going to say, just for grins, let's say that Lloyd is going to live to age 85 and Linda is going to live to age 95. Okay, we have entered those in. It affects the plan a little bit. So those are key pieces of setup information.